Close your eyes, let the world fade away. Leave your
Hello,
world.
I just got your message that you're moving to Dubai. Is that true?
Yes, yeah. Actually, how is there?
Look, there are so many things that you don't really know about Dubai. I don't
Come
think this
on,
decision is actually a right decision. I've lived in Dubai for 5 years, actually coming to 6 years.
Monica. Why do you keep reminding us how long you've been here?
No, look, it's not like that. There are so many things that you don't know about Dubai.
Everybody knows
Moving to
Dubai.
Dubai might be one of the biggest mistakes that you're about. No, I'm
What?
not saying that I made a mistake.
See, this is why I didn't want to
No,
tell you.
look,
You are so negative. It's like you are the only person who
you
wants to
listen,
make it.
listen to me.
Do you know how hard life is here in Uganda? Do you know
Hmm.
how poor I am?
No,
I have no job.
yeah,
It's been like since when I
uh-huh.
graduated from university. Look, don't be a gatekeeper. Since you've been
Du-
away from Africa for too long and you don't understand the reality that
Dubai
is here,
is,
you are discouraging
look,
me from leaving Africa. And
the,
yet, you know what? I don't need this.
I can't believe she didn't listen to me. I have been in the, oh my God, this person is about to make such a big mistake. I should probably just send them an audio. It should definitely work. Before you move to Dubai from Africa, especially if you are coming to look for work, you're coming to build a career, to support your family, or to just start a life again in the diaspora, there are things you need to understand. Not the Instagram version of Dubai, not the version people post when they are standing near Burj Khalifa, they are in Dubai Mall, they are in Dubai Marina or Jumeirah beaches, and everyone back home thinks, wow, life has really worked out for them. I mean, the real version of living in Dubai as an African, the version of Dubai jobs, Dubai rent, shared accommodation, Dubai visa pressure, Dubai job hunting, Dubai low salaries, family expectations back home, Dubai loneliness, Dubai competition, and the reality of trying to survive abroad when everyone assumes you are successful because you left Africa. I have lived in Dubai for 6 years now, and in those 6 years I have seen many sides of this city. I have seen the Dubai that gives Africans opportunities. I have seen the Dubai where people come from Uganda, people come from Kenya, people come from Nigeria, Ghana, Cameroon, people come from South Africa, Zimbabwe, and so many other African countries. And everyone is hoping to find jobs, to build careers, and send money back home and change the lives of their families and their lives as well. I have seen the Dubai where hardworking Africans actually grow and they get better jobs, they start businesses, they build networks and create lives that they may not have been able to build if they had stayed back home in Africa. But I have also seen the Dubai that shocks people, the Dubai where job hunting takes longer than expected, the Dubai where your savings can literally disappear very quickly, the Dubai where shared accommodations becomes the new normal bed spaces, the Dubai where people live in bed spaces, partitions, shared rooms, and crowded apartments just to reduce rent, the Dubai where some Africans struggle quietly because they do not want people back home to know that life abroad is not easy. They don't want people at home to worry. So, this video is not to discourage you from moving to Dubai. It is not a do not come to Dubai kind of video. It is a before you move to Dubai from Africa, come with your eyes wide open and take heed. because Dubai can change your life, but Dubai can also humble you very quickly. So if you're watching this from Uganda, Kenya, Nigeria, Ghana, Cameroon, Tanzania, South Africa, Zimbabwe, or anywhere in Africa, and you are thinking about moving to Dubai for work, let us talk practically, because I do not want this video to only be about the emotional side of life abroad. I want you to leave this video with tools. I want you to leave with things that you can actually prepare before you get on the plane. Because one of the biggest mistakes many Africans make before moving to Dubai is that they prepare for the travel, but they do not prepare for the life. People prepare the passport, they prepare the ticket, they prepare the suitcase, they prepare the excitement, yeah, they prepare the announcement on social media. They tell people, I'm going to Dubai, but they do not prepare for the job hunting in Dubai. They do not prepare for the cost of living in Dubai. They do not prepare for the shared accommodation in Dubai. That soon becomes a culture shock. They do not prepare for visa. They do not prepare for rejection when you apply for jobs. They do not prepare for the emotional reality of being alone abroad, kilometers, thousands of miles away from home. And that is where many people get shocked, because getting to Dubai is one thing, surviving Dubai is completely another thing. Building a stable life in Dubai is completely different. And so, here are 7 things that I believe every African should prepare before moving to Dubai, or even considering moving to Dubai. Especially if you're moving to Dubai from Africa to look for work, to build career, to support your family, pay your black tax, or just to start life again abroad. Number one, prepare money beyond the flight ticket. Your flight ticket is not your migration budget. Your visa is not your full budget. Your suitcase is not your plan. Many people save just enough to reach Dubai, and then they arrive and realize that life starts demanding money immediately. Transport needs money, food needs money, even to get a SIM card, you need money. Accommodation needs money, CV printing, definitely you need money. Moving around for interviews, money. Extending your stay may need money. Unexpected things. And if you do not get a job quickly, the pressure starts building really fast. This is where many Africans in Dubai begin to panic, because they can believing I'll get a job in 2 weeks, but what if you do not? What if job hunting in Dubai takes 1 month or 2 months? What if it takes 3 months? What if the first job offer is actually too low and you have to delay to get another company? What if the company delays? What if someone promises you work and then they disappear? What if you need to move from one accommodation to another? Before moving to Dubai from Africa, ask yourself one serious question. If I do not get a job immediately, how long can I survive? Not emotionally, financially. How long can you pay for where you sleep? How long can you eat? How long can you move around Dubai? How long can you keep looking for work without becoming desperate? Because desperation abroad is actually very dangerous. When you are desperate, you can accept any salary, you can accept any working condition, you can trust the wrong people, you can stay in unsafe accommodations, you can depend on people who may later use your vulnerability against you. So before you move to Dubai, prepare money. And I'm not saying you need to be rich. Absolutely not. Most of us did not come from rich backgrounds, but you need a realistic survival budget. Do not only ask how much is the ticket to Dubai, ask how much do I need to survive my first few months in Dubai if I do not get a job quickly? That one question can save you from a lot of stress. Number two, prepare your documents properly. This sounds basic, but many people do not take it seriously enough. Before you move to Dubai, make sure you organize your documents, your passport, your academic documents, your certificates, your work experience letters, your recommendation letters, your CV, your passport size photos, any professional licenses or certificates connected to your fields. I'm saying this because out of experience, I've lost some opportunities simply because I need certification of a document, simply because there is one stamp that is missing. If you are in healthcare, for example, or education, engineering, hospitality, security, construction, administration, sales, marketing, or any other field, you need to understand what documents may be useful before you arrive. Do not leave everything, back home. Because sometimes an opportunity can come quickly and you do not want to start calling people back home saying, please go and look for my certificate. You laugh, but these things really happen. Also, always scan your documents, keep soft copies in your email, keep them in Google Drive, keep them somewhere safe so that you can access even if your phone gets lost, for example. And please protect your passport is not just a small booklet. Your passport is your movement. Your passport is your identity. Your passport is your power when you are abroad. Be very careful to whom you give your passport. Be very careful where you leave it. Be careful with people who want to hold your documents unnecessarily. Before you move to Dubai from Africa, always prepare your documents like someone who is going to build a serious life, not someone who is just going to see what happens. Number three, prepare your CV for the Dubai job market. This one is actually very important. Many Africans come to Dubai with CVs that may have worked back home, but they do not always work well here. Dubai job market is very competitive. You are competing with people from Africa, Asia, Europe, the Middle East itself, and many other places. So your CV must be very clear. It must be direct. It must show that you can actually do not just your titles, not just hardworking and flexible. Everyone says they are hardworking. What skills do you actually have? What results have you achieved? What industries have you worked in? What software do you know? What languages do you speak? What kind of roles are you applying for? A big mistake many people make is applying, especially people from Africa, is applying for everything with one general CV. Customer service, sales, admin, reception, marketing, HR, operations, literally everything. And I understand why people do that. When you are desperate, you want any opportunity. But when your CV is too general, sometimes it does not speak strongly to anything. If you are coming to Dubai to look for jobs, prepare at least 2 or 3 versions of your CV depending on your skills, depending on your strongest skills. For example, if you have sales experience, make a sales focused CV. If you have admin experience, make an admin focused CV. If you have marketing or social media experience, make a marketing focused CV. If you have hospitality experience, make that clear. Use keywords that match your jobs that you're applying for or that you're interested in. And please prepare your LinkedIn as well. Always prepare your LinkedIn, have your LinkedIn ready so it has some history dating back. Dubai is not only about walking around with printed CVs. Many opportunities also come from networking, LinkedIn, referrals, and people seeing your professional presence online. Your LinkedIn does not need to be perfect, but it should not look abandoned. Have a very clear photo, a professional photo, have a headline that says what you do, have your experience, have your skills, You start connecting with people in the industry that you're interested in before you even travel. So if you're moving to Dubai from Africa, job hunting should start before you actually get on the plane, not after you land.
Let the calm be your only guide. Breathe it all away, let it go. Feel the softness in the flow. Everything's alright, you'll see. Just let the silence set you free.
Number 4, prepare accommodation before you arrive. This is one of the biggest realities of living in Dubai as an African. Where will you sleep? Not in theory, but rather in reality. When you land, where are you going? Who is receiving you? How long are you going to stay there? Or how much will you pay? How many people are in the room? Is it a bed space? Is it a partition? Is it shared room? Is it shared apartment? Is it near public transport? Is it safe? What are the rules? Are there extra charges? Can you cook in this place? Is there Wi-Fi? Is the area suitable for job hunting? These questions matter because accommodation in Dubai can affect everything. Your sleep, your hygiene, your peace, your safety, your ability to look for work, your ability to think clearly. Many Africans in Dubai start in shared accommodations because rent is expensive. That is normal. But normal does not mean you should enter blindly. You should ask questions. You should ask for photos. You should ask how many people live in there. Ask if men and women are sharing the same space because that is a normal thing. If there are smokers, ask about visitors. Ask about cleanliness. Ask about kitchen access, transport, about payment terms. Some places you need to make a deposit, other places you just pay on a monthly basis. And if possible, always have some backup options. Keep your eyes out because sometimes the place someone describes to you is not the place you find when you arrive. Little bit of a story. The last time I came to Dubai, I had booked a partition where I was going to live. And when I reached, turns out this partition was sharing AC, the air condition, with other partitions on this apartment. And there were so many smokers. And if you're sharing AC, it means you're literally in the same room. I'm not a smoker. I don't like smoke. The next day, I had to leave this place, and guess what? They couldn't refund the money that I had paid up for the whole month. I was either going to just accept and suffocate in the smoke or, lose the money. I chose to lose the money and save my life. People can say it is a nice room. Then you arrive and realize the nice room means 8 people, 3 suitcases, 1 fridge, and an AC wall every night. So prepare, do not romanticize accommodation.
Breathe it all away, let it go. Feel the softness
Where you
in the
sleep
flow.
abroad can
Everything's
either give you
alright,
peace
you'll
or
see.
drain you
Just let the
the
silence
little
set you
energy that you
free.
came with. Number 5, prepare yourself mentally for the job search. A lot of people prepare the body for travel, but they do not prepare the mind for rejection. Job hunting in Dubai can humble you. You may apply for many jobs and hear absolutely nothing. You may go for interviews and you never get any feedback. You may be told you are overqualified. You may be told you do not have a UAE experience, especially when you're new. You may be offered a salary that makes you question why you even left your home country. You may meet people who promise to connect you and then they will disappear. They have their own problems. You may feel invisible. And if you're not mentally prepared, you can start thinking something is wrong with you. But sometimes it is not you. It is not that you are useless. It is the market. It is the competition. It is the timing, or it is your CV, or it is lack of local experience, or it is the industry that you are. prioritizing. It is the fact that Dubai has many people looking for the same opportunity. So before moving to Dubai from Africa, prepare your mind. Tell yourself, I may not get a job immediately, but I'll stay strategic. Have a daily job search routine. You can apply online, you can network, you can use LinkedIn, you can talk to people in the place where you stay, you can attend open interviews, you can do follow ups, you can improve your CV, you can learn from literally every rejection. Do not just sit in the room waiting for someone to save you. And do not let the rejection to destroy your confidence, because abroad will test your identity. Back home, you may have been, respected. You may have been the educated one from your family or from your community. You may have been the person people believed would go far. Then you arrive in Dubai and suddenly you are just another job seeker. That transition can be actually painful, but do not let it make you forget who you really are. Be humble enough to learn, but do not become so desperate that you lose your self confidence. Number 6, prepare boundaries with family and people back home. This one is very important for Africans in the diaspora. Before you move abroad, have a realistic conversation with yourself about money and family expectations, because once you have moved to Dubai, people may assume your life has changed immediately. They may think because you are in the United Arab Emirates, you now have money. They may not understand that you are job hunting. They may not understand that rent is actually taking the big chunk of your income. They may not understand that transport, food, visas, accommodation, and daily survival, all this costs money. They may not understand that the money you earn abroad also finishes abroad. So if you're not careful, you'll start supporting everyone before you even stabilize yourself. And I know this is hard because many of us leave Africa with family in mind. We want to help, we want to send money, we want to make people around, people back home, we want to make them really proud, we want to be useful. But there is a difference between helping, drowning. If you are still looking for work, be honest. If you're still settling, be very honest with your family. If you cannot send money, just say so. If you can only send a certain amount, for example, you can have a limit. Do not create a fake lifestyle just because you do not want people to know that life abroad is hard. Because that fake lifestyle, it is gonna trap you. You will start borrowing money to send home. You will start pretending. You start suffering silently when the resentment will enter. So before you move to Dubai, prepare your family emotionally as well. Let them know that moving abroad does not mean money starts falling from the sky. I remember the time I was on a plane and there were so many Ugandans at the time when I was coming to Dubai. I think the second time I was coming back from Uganda, and one of the ladies who was on this plane, that moment before when you're on the runway, before the plane takes off, they were calling the family members and promising heaven on earth. I'm going to take care of you, that child from auntie, I'm going to pay school fees for them. They had not faced the reality. Let them know that you need time to settle. Let them know that Dubai is actually expensive. Let them know that you are building yourself. And most importantly, remind yourself that you are also a responsibility. Your rent matters, your food matters, your visa matters, your mental health matters, your future matters. You cannot build a life abroad if you abandon yourself completely. Number 7, prepare a backup plan. I can't stress this enough. This is the one many people avoid because it feels negative. But having a backup plan is not a lack of faith, it is wisdom. Before you move to Dubai from Africa, ask yourself, What will I do if I do not get a job? What will I do if the job I get cannot sustain me? What will I do if my visa is about to expire? What will I do if the person hosting me can no longer host me? What will I do if I need to go back home? What will I do if Dubai is not working for me in this season? These questions are not to scare you. They are to protect you, because sometimes people come abroad with no exit plan. And when things fail, they become stuck. They cannot stay properly. They cannot live properly. They are just trapped between shame, fear, lack of money. And to me, that is a very difficult place to be. If you can keep an emergency money, even if it is small, even if it is just enough for a ticket, have someone trustworthy who knows your situation, know your embassy or consulate information. Keep your documents safe. Do not burn every bridge back home just because you are traveling. I'm laughing because I need to take my own advice on burning bridges. Do not insult home because you have reached Dubai. Life can humble anyone. Sometimes you may need to go back and regroup. And going back home is not always a failure. Sometimes going back home is strategy. Sometimes leaving Dubai is not the end. Sometimes it is just part of your life's journey. I know this personally. I have left the UAE before when things did not work out. I have gone back home before thinking maybe this is the end of my Dubai story, and yet somehow the story continues. So I'll never sit here and shame anyone for going back home. What I will say is this: whether you stay or leave, let it be with a plan. Do not suffer blindly just to protect the image of being abroad. Do not remain in a dangerous situation because you are afraid of what people are going to say. Your life is more important than people's opinions. So, those are 7 things I believe Africans should prepare before moving to Dubai. Prepare money, prepare documents, prepare CVs, LinkedIn, prepare accommodation, prepare mentally for job hunting and rejections. Many of them. Prepare boundaries with family. This is the most important thing. If you don't prepare boundaries with family, you can wave goodbye your Dubai dream and always have a backup plan. If you do these 7 things, it does not mean Dubai will automatically become easy, but it means you will not be moving blindly because you have a plan. And sometimes that is the difference between being humbled and being destroyed, because Dubai can humble you, but if you are prepared, it does not have to break you. You can just be humbled, not broken. And this is the message I really want to leave with you as you're watching this video, especially for Africans planning to move to Dubai, for Africans who are already in the UAE, Africans who are in the diaspora elsewhere, the Middle East, any other countries, or anyone who is thinking of leaving Africa to chase a career abroad. Please do not confuse movement with progress. Have you returned back home and realized your mates, they are far ahead? Let me not sound jealous. Getting on a plane is just movement. Leaving Africa is just movement. Arriving in Dubai is just movement. But progress requires strategy. Progress requires decisions. Progress requires preparation. Progress requires patience, honesty, and sometimes progress requires you to slow down and ask yourself some uncomfortable questions before you rush into a life-changing decision such as moving. Why do I want to move? What am I running from? I remember someone who told me they can't go back to Nigeria because they are wanted man. What am I moving towards? What skills do I actually have? What jobs am I targeting? How much money do I need? What is your ceiling? What is going to be enough for you to say, okay, this is enough, I can return to Africa. I have a prepared video for you guys. How much is enough? And this cuts across everyone. It's like a copy and paste. You apply that knowledge and that's it. Who can I trust? Where will I stay? How long can I survive? Or what will I do if that doesn't work out? These questions may feel heavy, but they are better asked before you travel than after you are already stuck. Because the truth is, Dubai is not a fantasy. Dubai is a real city with real bills, with real rent, real employers, competition, opportunities, disappointments, success stories, survivor stories. Some Africans come to Dubai and they build beautiful lives. Some come and they struggle throughout. Some come and leave. Some Africans come to Dubai, they fail, they go back home and return again stronger, like yours truly. Some come and realize that the dream they had was not matching the reality they found. All these stories exist, and that is why I want this channel between homes to have honest conversations about life abroad, not just the airport pictures, not just the success posts, not just the emotional, motivational quotes, but the actual reality, practical reality, a financial reality, career reality, the accommodation reality, the mental reality, the family pressure, the identity crisis, the growth, the mistake, the restarting again and again, the transformation, because moving abroad is not just a change of location, it's a complete change of life. And if you are African moving to Dubai or anywhere really, you need more than courage. You need clarity, you need information, you need preparation, you need community, but also you need discernment. You need ambition, you need patience, you need faith, you need a plan, and you need to understand that your journey may not look like what people posted online. That doesn't mean you failed. It means that you are living your real life. So before you move to Dubai from Africa, yeah, you should come with hope, yes, but also come with your eyes wide open. Come ready to work, ready to learn, ready to adjust. Come ready to protect yourself. Come ready to build slowly. Come ready to say no when something does not feel right. Say no. Come ready to start from a place that may be lower than what you imagined without forgetting where you are going, yeah? And if you are already here, you're already in Dubai, you are already abroad in any other country, you are already trying to survive quietly, I want you to know this. You are not alone. Many people are figuring it out. Many people are pretending less than you think. Many people are rebuilding behind the scenes. Many people are between homes, between the country they left and the life they are trying to build, between pressure and possibility, between survival and stability, between who they were before they left and who they are becoming now. And that is why this channel exists, to talk about that space honestly. On this channel, we are going to talk about moving from Africa, chasing a life abroad, chasing a career abroad. We are going to talk about Dubai jobs for Africans. We are going to host different people to share their success stories and give us some tips on how to go about life abroad. We are going to talk about life in Dubai as an African. We're going to talk about shared accommodation, money, family, job hunting, culture shock, going back home, because that's the goal eventually. We are going to talk about starting over and building a life abroad with intention.
Feel it slow, feel the healing.